Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Just a beautiful night in Durham, North Carolina, and the College World Series field is almost set. It comes down to Durham. A winner-take-all Game 3 for a trip to Omaha. The Murray State Racers and the Blue Devils of Duke. All right, let's go back to Game 1, the Kyle Johnson game.
Take advantage of that aggressiveness.
1-1, and this is hammered deep left. This has a chance. Albright going back. He watches it lead. He has done it again. 8th leadoff home run of the season. And right away, Murray State throws the first punch.
Goes up there with a game plan. He is looking to do damage. You don't see it that often in the leadoff spot.
That hung to Hogart.
That slider just a couple spins short from being effective. Left right out over, right in his bat plane.
Swing and a miss. And now been in the 2-hole for 3 straight years for Coach Sturka, and he goes down. So Zatkowski gets the first out via the strikeout. And those are the College World Series appearances for Duke. 64 years since the last one. Going back, this has a chance for Garner. At the wall, it is off the wall. And Garner will walk into second base with a stand-up, 1-out double. Straight years of 30-plus wins. 43 wins this season, a program record. And this is hit on a line into center field. Garner being waved around by Ortega, and he will easily score. And Murray State has a 2-0 lead. Dom Decker, his 7th run batted in of the Super Regional. Including Mastoni, who's hitting now, and he sends it toward the gap in right center. Little flare, and it gets down for a hit. 4th hit of the inning for the Racers. Man, these guys have come out. 2 on for him here. And he sends this one into right field. Base hit. Ortega is going to put the stop sign up for Decker. And he will hold up. Bases loaded now for Murray State. Game 1, Kyle Johnson yesterday, and now Zatkowski. Swung on and missed. Got him. Boy. Henry needed that. 2 down. Onto this, your season carries on to Omaha, or it's done. 1-2, put on the ground to second. Jake Berger is there, and that's going to end the inning as Murray State scores 2, but leaves the bases loaded.
So the pitcher was like, where was that at? It looked like it just hit the catcher right in the glove.
And missed high, walked him.
Run, very little small ball, stolen bases, sack bunts.
Up the middle, base hit. Gracia puts it into center. Clark motoring to third, and he'll get there easily. Tying runs on base. Popped up, right side. Luke Mastoni in foul ground. Right fielder calling him off. Dustin Mercer makes a running catch by the bullpen and gets it in quickly as Clark stays at third. Now, Dustin Mercer covered a lot of improvement on the facility. New turf, new dugouts here the last year. This is hammered to right. Mercer is there. He'll make the catch. Tagging, coming home is Clark. Ball is cut off, and Duke is on the board. It's 2-1. RBI sac fly for Jake Hyde. Ben Rounds is the DH tonight after starting in left field the last couple of games. Runner goes from first, and Bierling bobbled it. No throw. So Gracia with a stolen base.
The one Gracia hit has not been a strike.
Walked him. Second walk of the inning for Kane Elming.
Both of these coaches are going to be in the game.
2 on, 2 out for Albright. He's going to chop it to the left side. The third baseman, Garner, throws across to retire Tyler Albright. So Elmy gets off the field, allowing 1 and protecting the Murray State lead here. After an 0 for 3 on Saturday, was 3 for 5 with a 2-run homer yesterday. And he strikes out on the breaking pitch. So Henry Zatkowski, who struggled in the first inning.
I really do think it's just a matter of him settling in and making his pitches.
Well, he gets a pop-up here and handles it himself. That's a big out to get Hogart, who homered off him last time.
Zatkowski is no different, almost a 70-point difference ahead and behind in the count.
Oh, that got away from him. It ran in and got Mercer on the ribs. So a 2-out hit by pitch, held by Jack Perconti, who played in the big leagues. Looks at strike 3. 4th strikeout for Zatkowski.
Play. Cut them all in the air.
Says you. The 0-2. Oh, that's a great looking breaking ball. A real tight shape there from Kane Elmy. And that is his first strike. In on the hand, slow roller. First baseman Mustoni, pitcher covering Elmy. 2 down, and now Elmy has retired 3 in a row going back to the Duke starter, but it didn't make people forget about what he did on Saturday at the plate. And he gets hit by the first pitch he sees tonight.
What we saw out of Kyle Johnson was
1 strike, and this one is lined into left center field, base hit. Going to third and getting there with ease as Johnson, runners at the corners. All this happening with 2 outs.
It was a little bit of everything, where it's just bad pitches to hit. And
this is hit a mile high. There is a light breeze blowing out. It's going to stay in the ballpark on the warning track. Mercer is there to haul it in. So Elmy strands 2. That's where he gets his blue-collar work ethic from. And there's a strikeout to start the 3rd inning for Henry Zatkowski. Dom Decker, who's been a tough guy to get out through the last couple of days. Duke answered back with 1 in the bottom of the 1st. Ground ball up the line. Here is Ben Miller. He's got a tender right hand, but that's right on the screws for out number 2.
Well, after that rush start.
A little bit of tape, but it's a lot less than what we saw on Saturday. So 2 outs for Will Vierling. He'll put it in play. Shift is on, so from the outfield, it is Jake Berger doing the honors. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Henry Zatkowski. Halfway through this in a single season at Duke. Ryan Jackson has 22. His next homer will tie him. Swings and misses here. Big out to start the 3rd, getting Miller.
This is such an underutilized.
41 wins have come here at Jack Coombs Field. 2-1 is rocketed to right center field by Jake Hyde. Goodbye home run. And we're tied up at 2. 12th home run of the year for Hyde.
The game plan. This slider's down in the zone, and he gets down there, drops the head on it. 109 exit velo. This ball is just hammered.
Ben Rounds, the transfer from Harvard. 2-2 pitch. Looks at strike 3, 2nd out. It's really when he's at his best. This one he's going to pull. And there's a base hit.
Five-pitch mix, cutter, slider, curveball, changeup.
Gets a fly ball to right, should end the inning. As Reese Oakley comes on and slams the door. But Jake Hyde hits one 431 feet. 7, 8, and 9 for Murray State here in the 4th.
Really settled in, pounding the zone early, getting ahead. And then once he gets ahead, this little fastball slider overlay and pounding the zone up and.
DH is 0 for 1. Swings at the first pitch, lofts it into foul territory. Looks playable for Hyde, and he's got it. Has played like an upperclassman. And he looks at ball 4. The number 9 hitter in the order works a walk with 2 outs. And now back to Hogarth. In his 11th start, trying to pick up his first victory since May 11th. And gets another strikeout. 7 Ks for Zatkowski. Red Sox beating the Yankees to take that series. First pitch swinging. Jake Berger to deep center. Going back is Hogarth, reaching up, and it is gone. Home run. Jake Berger. Lead-off shot here in the 4th, and Duke has its first lead.
Had been 0 for 7, quiet super. First pitch fastball down in the zone. Initially watching the outfield, I'm going, it should be an F8. They kept throwing him fastballs away, and he just kept hammering them. Like that. It's a nice sequence right there by Oakley and Murray.
We were talking to Chris Pollard as Wallace Clark gets hit with a pitch. So base runner with 1 out. We're talking to Pollard about, here's the payoff pitch from Reese Oakley. And it's hammered to right. Back goes Mercer. At the wall, makes the catch. Dustin Mercer reaching up for the 2nd out. Taking extra bases away from Gracia. What a terrific effort in right field.
Park, but Gracia gets a little too much top spin on it. Might have taken a home run away right there.
To 3rd. Carson Garner, and that ends the inning. 3. Brandon Cooper, the home plate umpire, says, no, it's not.
Talking about sticking it, and you can see he just moves it about 3 inches to get it back.
And that's ball 4. A leadoff walk here in the 5th for the Racers. Here in Durham, North Carolina, winner goes to Omaha. There's a ground ball sharply hit. Could be 2. Taylor made double play ball. Carson Garner hits it to Wallace Clark, and he starts the 6-4-3 double play.
Perfect Duke world.
1-2 to Decker, comebacker. And that's going to see itself into center field for a base hit. 2-out roller into center for Dom Decker, his 2nd knock today. 9 stolen bases on the year for Decker, deep in the hole, backhanded by Clark. He's going to go to first. Picked by Jake Hyde off the turf for the 3rd out. Boy, terrific deep. A couple of home runs for the Blue Devils. There's an RBI sac fly back in the 1st. That's the difference in the game. Fly ball into the corner. Dan Tocken has it in front of the warning track, and Hyde is returned.
The Cape finds a way to get both of those guys.
2-1 pitch, wrapped to 2nd, right at Dom Decker. And that's the 2nd out as Reese Oakley has retired 4 in a row, going back to last inning.
And get quick outs.
First pitch swinging is Tyler Albright. Decker in shallow right field makes the catch. That is a tidy 1-2-3 inning for Oakland. We played 5 in Durham.
Bob Horner,
Hall of Famers. To first base, Vierling hits it hard. Jake Hyde takes it himself for the 1st out. You know, Kyle Peterson's great being able to watch the games that you couldn't stay up for the night before. Chopper, and this is going to be a tough play. Berger, strong throw to first. Did he get him? Yes. Boy, Berger fielding it off that high hop. Knew the clock was ticking, and he rifles it to luck. Bermeo, liner. Sliding over is Clark. He'll throw to first, and the side is out. A 1-2-3 inning for Reed Easterly. Good bullpen work by the left-hander. It stays 3-2 Duke. That's Reese Oakley. Breaking ball slammed to center. It's going to stay in the yard. Hogarth drifting back. The ball is carrying tonight.
Yes.
You know, there's not the breeze. Outfield straight away. In on the hands. Baseman Garner calling for it. Carson stays with it as it drifts to his left. 2 up, 2 down. 7 in a row. 3-1. Breaking ball. Missed badly. So a 2-out walk to the 9-hole hitter. And back to the top in Wallace Clark. It's the second time that Murray State has put Johnson on with a freebie.
All 8 games.
And he crushes this one to center. Hogarth again going back. Still going back, and he makes the catch in front of the wall.
Locked up, but you don't want to walk the 9-hole.
Called strike 3. Got him. First strikeout for Easterly.
Since then, they have been pounding him in.
Oh, and he does it again. Into the pine trees. Second home run tonight. His third of the Super Regional. And just like that, the Racers have tied this game at 3.
Felt like Easterly was on cruise control, and he had been able to locate fastballs both sides of the plate in. This one just does not get in enough. Almost throwing it into a Coke can to get this guy out. You don't get it there. 415 feet later.
413 feet. And now Mercer gonna have to beat this one out. The throw from Easterly. Got him. 2 outs. Wrapped into a double play his last time to the dish. And this time puts it into center field for a base hit. Hit number 8 tonight for Murray State. Second this inning, and the Racers' bat starting to wake up again. Itaki. Don Decker at the plate. Ground ball. And Clark steps on the bag. That does it in the 7th. Of down years.
Yes, it is. John Savage, excellent coach.
Chopper to first. And Grassi is retired.
Well, it's good to see the Bruins back. And the question is, do you change up your game, or do you go back to how you got them out yesterday?
2-2 pitch. And got him with the off speed. There's your answer. In this Super Regional have been homers. Swung out and missed. Graham Kellum comes in and gets a couple of outs. As Zen. Luke Mistoni, base hit in the first. A couple of ground outs since. This is smashed to left. Going back is Albright. He's going to watch it leave. Goodbye. Home run, Luke Mistoni. And the Racers regain the lead 4-3.
Mistoni's 4th home run of the year.
Looking for a soft place to land. Found a program in the western part of the state of Kentucky, and he has been beloved by these Murray State Racers fans 9 hits in Oxford last weekend and just put the Racers ahead here in the 8th inning, 4-3 in the Super Regional.
Talked about it, about Hogart, got to get the ball in there.
Struck out 5. Got the save in that win to send Duke to the regional final, and that hit Vierling. And so Vierling is on with nobody out. 3-1 pitch. This is Smoke to right. And over the head of Johnson. That's going to carry him off the wall. Keep an eye on Vierling. He's being waved around third. He is going to come in and score. And Tocken into third with a stand-up RBI triple. Fifth-year senior from Chicago, Nico Bermeo. 3-2 pitch, outside, walked him. Runners at the corner, still nobody out, and Cunningham coming to the plate. Murray State, 2 runs in the first, 1 in the 7th, 2 here in the 8th to take the lead. And walked him again. Back-to-back walks as James Talon has lost. Played Tennessee and Knoxville last year. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout for James Talon as he gets Hogart to sit down for the first out.
Well, there is a theory that everybody wants to be.
Talon's 2-strike pitch. Took something off. They're going to come home. The force at the plate. Yep, got it. Making Winslow did a little tap dance there to get his foot down for the second out. One-two to Garner. Got it! It stays interesting in Durham. Murray State leads.
Saw Kellum's going, I got a 2-run lead. Have at it if you want this first pitch fastball.
Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Graham Kellum coming back on no in this Super Regional. High chopper, going to be a tough play for Cunningham. Throws on the run, got it. Boy, the freshman Connor Cunningham, you can tell he's a coach's son.
If that ball got to that next bound, make him beat you.
He does, and it's hit hard, and it is gone. Home run. Macon Winslow. 2-out line drive homer. His 9th of the year, and it's a 1-run game.
The mindset going, I'm not going to walk you. Here's a fastball right down Broadway. Winslow, catcher, knows what the game is. He is right on time for that 4-seam fastball.
That's what Duke has been doing. Home runs. That's their first hit since the leadoff homer by Berger in the 4th inning. 9 of their... Walked him. Tying runners at first, and here comes Johnson.
Hadn't seen Kevin.
Got him! What a strikeout for Graham Kellum. No doubt the biggest out he has recorded here in the postseason. JUCO transfer from Wallace State in Alabama. Heading the count here 3-0 to start the inning. And that's inside, walked him. So Talon gives up a 4-pitch walk to start the 9th. First base this year for the Racers. And he's going to lift this one into short right. Andrew Bell, who just came into the game, chases after it, but he's called off by Johnson for the first out.
Well, if you're thinking 2-run lead.
Talon's pitch is whacked into center. Backing off is Gracia. He has it for the second out. Vierling hit it hard. But he is retired. Going to bring up Tocken with 2 down.
Now brings up the top of the lineup again the 9th inning.
Tocken to second. Bell throws him out. Last chance for Duke. Will there be magic? Here it
Kill him.
breaking ball hit him. Tying run is on. There's your fastball, popped up. Coming toward the line, Tocken, long run. Bullpen makes the catch. Dan Tocken had to go a long way to get it, and he had that bullpen mound to contend with, but he gets the first out of the inning.
Guys all want to be the hero in this moment.
Ground ball. They're going to get the lead runner. They will not get two, and Dom Decker is down. They're going to call double play. Game is over. They're going to call interference, and Murray State is going to Omaha.
Chris Pollard is livid.
Chris Pollard asking for a review. So the umpires are going to put this celebration on ice.
Let's see if we had interference at second base. Clark coming in. It wasn't the contact I thought it was on initial take. Decker is in the baseline. I mean, the slide is going towards the bag. The question is, does Wallace Clark get out of the baseline? And I don't think he does. I don't think this is going to be interference.
After review, it is not forced play slide rule at second base. He is out at second base, but he is safe at first base.
We play on in Durham. A treat it has been. Does Duke have a big blow in him? Down one, 2 outs, the 2-2. Ground ball to first. Ball game. Murray State has done it. Upset in Durham. The Racers race on to Omaha.
Summer continues for Murray State. Great pitching outing all the way around. Offense was just enough. Murray State's going to Omaha for the first time in their history.
And the Blue Devils just crushed Super Regional at home. Can't get it done. 4th time in the Supers, so close. But it is Murray State advancing. And the celebration the second time around, even that much sweeter. And how about Graham Kellum? He was terrific. His 4th win. And the Racers get their first trip to Omaha. There's Big Skirk. He was embracing Little Skirk, his 9-year-old son, Keegan, who was in tears of joy. And this has to feel good for that university. Murray State, their biggest, most significant sports achievement